Good morning, kiddos. Happy Friday, September 25th. We have so much to talk about today, and we do not have time for a story, which makes me sad, but that's okay because I have one already picked out for Monday. I'm ready to go. Let's do our student birthdays, our faculty birthdays. Then I have a super important message for you about Saturday school, and then we'll do shout outs. So, oh, I don't have my birthdays ready to go. That's not good. All right, you guys, I think we have 4 student birthdays today. The first one, let me get my shaker, is Sarah Gonzalez Torres. Happy birthday, Sarah. How cool is it to have a birthday on a Friday? Then we have Elliot Parham. Happy birthday, Elliot. Have a super fun Friday birthday. Then we have April Lara. April, I hear from you for shout outs all the time, honey. I hope that you have the greatest birthday, and I am shouting you out for your birthday, April. And that's it. That's all we have for student birthdays today. I hope I didn't miss anybody. That was really short. I hope that you guys get to eat whatever you want for dinner. I am having pizza. It is what we have every Friday in my house. I'm so excited. So happy birthday to you guys. We have 2 faculty birthdays today, so I'm going to get out my crazy faculty birthday hands. Happy birthday to 2 of our finest teachers. First one is Mr. Rusty Sturkin. Mr. Sturkin is a 6th grade science teacher who is so much fun and who has been at Duluth for so long. I loved your team meeting the other night, Mr. Sturkin. Happy birthday to you. And our second faculty birthday is Dr. Darbra Mahoney. Dr. Mahoney is an 8th grade language arts teacher. She's on our PBIS committee, and she helps to plan some of the fun things that we're doing for you guys, like there's a pumpkin carving contest coming up soon. So Dr. Mahoney, we hope you have the best birthday. And thank goodness it's on a Friday. You get the whole weekend off for your birthday. All right, you guys, let me talk to you real quick about the football game tonight. If you're going to the Duluth High School football game, remember, you need to be masked, no book bags, seated the whole time, social distance, and only standing if you are in the concession stand. I will be there. I'm very excited to see some of the old friends that I worked with, and I'm excited to see some of you. Just make sure that you represent Duluth Middle School really well. I'm excited to see you. Okay, let's talk about Saturday school before we get to shout outs. This is a big deal. Actually, I'm going to take off my hat. I like to take off my hat for serious things. Next Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, October 3rd, will be our first Saturday school for NTIs. This weekend, tomorrow, this one is tomorrow, the teachers will start to identify the names of students who have lots and lots of NTIs in the grade book. This is not students who legitimately, honestly need a lot of help, are very confused, and need some reteaching in order to get their work done. This is simply for students, and mostly it's our digital kiddos who have not turned in assignments, even though they have all the tools to get them done. It's just been a choice not to get them turned in, and there are, in some cases, 5 and 6 and 10 and 15 assignments that are not turned in. Teachers are going to come to school on Monday. They're going to put those names in a list. And on Tuesday, next Tuesday, September 29th, I am going to send an email to your families letting them know that you need to be at Saturday school on October 3rd, next Saturday from 10 to 12. This is by invitation only. You cannot just show up. I've told your parents the same information in a video. We are on the same page. They know that they will receive an email from me, and if they get an email from me, then you are to be here on Saturday from 10 to 12. It won't be fun. It'll be silent. You will have teachers circulating to make sure that you're working. You will work on hard copies of work that will be in a folder. And you will not bring anything really except something to write with. And the whole goal will be to sit quietly, supervised, and turn in your assignments. You can avoid Saturday school by getting your work done. You never, ever have to be invited to Saturday school. You can start working on this stuff today, all weekend, and get some stuff done if you want to avoid being on that list, and then continue to do your stuff so that you don't get put on the list in the future, because this is something that we are going to continue to do every week through the rest of the semester until we have our NTIs under control. Here's the thing, you guys. The Corona Pass does not exist. Remember last year when we did digital learning and it was crazy and we didn't know what we were doing and it was all new to all of us and many of you didn't have access to computers. Everybody just ended up passing even though they didn't get their work done in some cases. That is no longer an option. The same promotion requirements, the same expectations exist now as if we were in a normal school setting. Your work is important. Your teachers plan your work for you because it helps you learn concepts and then do well on tests. It's not optional. We have help sessions every day from 3:30 to 4. So there is no reason for stuff not to be getting done. We are going to start getting after you during our help sessions at 3:30 because we know that you're just kids and you need us to do that for you. But we also need you to start working with us and understand that the expectations are high and that you are far too smart, far too brilliant to be failing classes because of work not turned in. I just won't have it. I just won't have it. So it's time to get this cleaned up. If you don't want to spend a silent Saturday with us, I suggest you get a whole bunch of stuff done this weekend. But if you don't, on Tuesday, your parents will receive an email from me, and we will be together on Saturday from 10 to 12 doing lots and lots and lots of work together in a silent environment. We are here for you. We are completely committed to you, and we will not give up on you until we get 100% effort and participation out of you because you can and you will, and we're going to help you through it. So that's my Saturday school message. If you are somebody who is really struggling with concepts and needs reteaching and needs help in order to get stuff done, we will do something different for you in a digital setting in a small group later on in a few weeks. This Saturday, October 3rd, though, is about NTIs. So be looking out for an email from me, but hopefully you won't get one because all your work will get turned in this weekend. Okay, you guys. Shout outs. We have so many shout outs. The first one is from Patricia Jackson, who's one of our teachers, and she has shouted out another teacher, Miss Coker, for running an awesome team meeting. So she's a parent and a teacher, and she got to be in the parent role. And she said Miss Coker did a fantastic job in her team meeting. Thank you, Miss Jackson, for letting us know that. The next one is from Miss Deese, 8th grade social studies, who wants us to know that Kimberly Gonzalez is awesome, comes to school every day, turns in all her assignments, and is just a fabulous student. So thank you, Ms. Deese, for shouting out Kimberly Rodriguez. Taylor Barnhill wants to shout out her 6th grade social studies teacher, Ms. Coker. Here's another one from Ms. Coker. Thank you, Ms. Coker. Taylor says that your assignments are really fun and they get to do cool activities at the end of each class. Brianna Dixon has a really, really sweet shout out. She wants to shout out her 6th grade teachers, even though she's a 7th grader. Her 6th grade teachers, she says, put up with a lot of stuff because maybe Brianna made some bad decisions in 6th grade, but they did not give up on her. They kept pushing her to do better. They helped her to be more mature. And now she's like having a really great year and she's a solid student for her current teachers. So last year's teachers for Brianna were Mr. Hildebrand, Miss Hartman, Mr. Wolf, and Miss Polly. Thank you for not giving up on Brianna. You cared way too much to let her fail. And now Brianna wants to shout out her current team, Mr. Radersdorf, Miss Radersdorf, Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Flood, and Miss Beck. She says, you guys don't ever give up because sometimes when you're in a bad spot, you will get out of it. So thank you, Brianna. That was very, very sweet of you, honey. I appreciate that. Then we've got one from Ronald Ramirez who wants to shout out Mr. Force because he's the best, Mr. Palomino because he's a great person and also the best, Miss Coker and Miss Appling and Miss Appling sub, Miss Kaylee, all for teaching him a lot and being the best. So basically that team is the best, according to Ronald. Thank you, Ronald. Dayanara Cardoso Zuniga also wants us to know that Mr. Kralik and Miss Jimenez are awesome for making music so much fun. Thank you, Dayanara. Miss Wilkerson, one of our teachers, has a shout out for 2 other teachers, Miss Torres and Miss Smith. They ran the Spanish 7th grade team meeting the other night, and they were amazing. And I know because I was in there and I watched them. So, Miss Wilkerson, I agree with you. Thank you for shouting out your colleagues. They were fantastic. And finally, Antonella Sanchez, also sixth grade. I love how much sixth grade we're getting today. Wants us to know that Ms. Coker, Mr. Palomino, Mr. Todd, Mr. Force, Ms. Hetty, and Ms. Jimenez are amazing. They make learning fun. They make things easy to understand. And this makes me so happy, Antonella. You say that your teachers make you feel safe and happy. That is very special to hear when you're a teacher. Number one thing we want you to feel at school is safe. So thank you, Antonella, for shouting that out. Okay, very important. We have Teachers of the Month and Students of the Month to announce. Drum roll. Students of the Month, 6th grade, Zizi Negron. 7th grade, Delvi Mabanza. 8th grade, Kimberly Rodriguez. Congratulations to all three of you. I'm going to put you on Instagram, and we're going to celebrate with a special breakfast with your families next Friday. And our Teachers of the Month are Mr. Palomino, Mr. Rodriguez in 7th, Miss Allie Dunn in 8th, Miss Brenna Phillips for Connections, and Miss Antonia, who works at the front, who we all know and love, is our Employee of the Month. Thank you to all of you for being amazing Wildcats. Have a fantastic weekend. We love you. Stay safe. Have fun. Do your work.